Hello and welcome to the second episode of Anything DevOps. My name is Vinod and I'm a program manager with Microsoft. The theme for the coming few weeks is speed up test cycles. And as part of that, in our first episode, we spoke about intelligent automation using test impact analysis. Well, test impact analysis is about executing the tests that are required to be executed because of the changes that have happened in the system. So you are only executing the relevant tests, not everything. In case you missed the last one, the link is right up there on your screen. Today, we're going to take one more topic around the same theme, which will be about distribution of tests. But before we go there, let's look at the real problem. The problem is that the test feedback cycle is long. As huge as the test collateral, the more time it takes for you to get any real quality signal. And as we mentioned in the last episode, test automation is not enough. We need to have intelligent automation. And so today we're going to cover one more aspect of that, which is parallel execution. Parallel execution essentially is about divide and conquer. What best to actually look at a demo to understand this concept? So let me switch over to my browser, which has two build definitions. The one that you see on the left hand side executes the test in parallel. The one on the right hand side would do sequential execution of the tests. How do we know that? Let's queue both the builds and see what happens. So I'm going to queue this build. I'm using VSTS to demonstrate this. However, the concept applies generally and should be applicable to any other tool or platform. All right, so we can see that the build has happened on both the pipelines. The tests have started on the left hand side, and as you can see, the tests are getting distributed into multiple machines, whereas on the right hand side, it's being executed only on a single machine. So let's look at what difference does that create. As you can see, the tests on the left hand side have completed execution, which means the tests that were being distributed, the execution has completed, whereas the test on the right hand side, which is executing sequentially, is still executing. Now, this is no magic. Like you may ask a question as to, this is additional cost that I'm paying for the infrastructure here, which is true. However, there are teams that are looking for these kind of solutions where they can run their tests parallelly and not just a plain simple parallel execution, but something that can give them an intelligent way to distribute tests based on the prior runtimes, based on the utilization of the resource, etc. Right? Now, if you're not able to do this, then there are other alternatives as well, wherein you can use multiple cores within the same machine, or you could also look at multi-threading options. As we speak, the execution on the right hand side has also completed. However, the larger the number of tests, the more time it is going to take for the sequential execution. All right, so what's next? The next thing is, what is that you can do from here? Now, there are a bunch of links out there to just help you out with um, some of the documentation around parallel testing across various, CI providers that you can refer to. You can also reach out to us at the specified Twitter accounts. And then, if you have any queries or if you want us to pick up a topic for the next one, you can always reach out to us. With that, I'm going to end this session with a promise that we're going to have one more session around speeding up test cycle with a new concept next week. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good week.